Thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise, and a special good morning to everyone checking in from yard and abroad. Now let's talk about something that can really make or break a business: customer service. No one wants bad customer service, and the Jamaica Customer Service Association is working to ensure that their members are equipped with the knowledge and the tools needed to deliver outstanding customer experiences through their 21st annual Virtual Service Excellence Conference on October 8 to 9. The Senior Director in the Public Sector Modernization Division of the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service is Danielle Jones-Cox, and she is here to share more about this.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Danielle. How are you?
Pleasant morning. Thank you. I'm doing well.
Lovely. Well, Danielle, I can hear enough people saying, well, Danielle, me never know there was a Jamaica Customer Service Association, because customer service is pretty much non-existent.
Wow. In Jamaica, it is it's more than a stereotype. In Jamaica, we do have this thing. Even abroad, there are jokes. Many a joke has been told about the Jamaican restaurant with poor customer service but amazing food. Right. I mean, is it that in trying to modernize the public sector side of it, that we are trying to overcome some kind of a cultural predisposition to poor customer service?
Wow. So I will say that the Jamaica Customer Service Association in particular recognized the need to highlight customer service and to have a national discourse about it, because traditionally customer service has been so poor. So the organization actually formed in 2001, and in 2008 the former Governor General, Professor Kenneth Hall, designated the first week in October as National Customer Service Week, because it's so important to have these conversations. Certainly in the Public Sector Modernization Division in the Ministry of Finance, we have been working very, very closely with our public sector stakeholders, or ministries, departments and agencies, to elevate the discourse around service excellence, and certainly a lot of initiatives to improve service that we offer to our citizens and those who do business with Jamaica.
Is there any empirical data, Danielle, that would account for why we have this perennial bad customer service? What is the data saying as to why? Because it's almost, it's everywhere. So right. It's in fast food restaurants, it's hospital, everywhere. What is the reason? I don't know if you guys have, you know, asked the people who are in customer service, like, why? So what's the reason? What's the cause?
So there hasn't actually been a study looking at it necessarily from the service provider's perspective, but what we do know anecdotally is that it's a mix of things. So sometimes people are frustrated. If I don't have the requisite equipment or tools to do my job, I get frustrated. Maybe sometimes the pay is not what we'd like it to be. But then I think probably the most important thing is this limited accountability for people to just do their jobs. Yeah. And certainly from the public sector perspective, we're improving on that.
I was going to pick up on that point, that it is so important as we seek to improve and transform public institutions, that front-facing side be something that we emphasize. Yeah. What are some of the things that we're doing in terms of the transformation program to be catalysts for changing that from the public sector side, given that if government changes, it often acts as a catalyst for private sector to change?
Lovely. So our public sector or service excellence program is actually divided into 4 key components, and one of the critical components is our own service improvement. And so some of the things that the Public Sector Modernization Division has done since the approval of our service excellence policy in 2022 is ministries traditionally, and a lot of people didn't know this, didn't actually even have customer service units. So you'd see it in the agencies that deal directly with the customers, that direct interface, but ministries themselves didn't have customer service units. We're also working very closely with our MDA partners to establish what we call service improvement teams. And the service improvement teams critically don't just have people from the customer service unit, but they have people from HR, they have people from IT, they have senior leadership a part of it. So it's a whole of organization kind of look at service excellence and to highlight it. Service excellence is what we do every day, and what we're trying to do is to shift the mindset and develop this new culture focused on the customer.
I like that. I would hope that we are providing a lot more training opportunities, especially as public entities, to avail themselves to HEART, so you have continuous training and retraining, so that more of the people that the public engages with are trained in
customer service.
But
But you know what, Dennis, though? I think that the training is there, the programs are there. HEART does it, other institutions do it. But as Danielle said, it's about accountability. So
Lovely.
that if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then there are checks and balances that will not allow you to continue. So a person doesn't walk into a government building or to do business, and then you're giving them an attitude, but you're still there for 20 years and 15 years, and you continue. And everybody knows you. And then them say, I saw she stay. Well, if I saw you stay in your yard. Tana your yard.
But it's government, so you can't get rid of them so
No.
easily.
Well. That's why you need,
Accountability.
no, that's why you need to have a good legal department. Right.
But it's changing.
Yes.
It's changing. And one of the things that we've been focused on is we know that pockets of excellence do exist.
Yes.
And we want that to permeate across the public sector. And Dennis, I just would love to jump on the point that you were making a while ago about training. Miss Kitty, you are absolutely correct. Accountability is a hallmark. That's really how we want to be as a public sector now. But throughout the month of October, we are doing a series of trainings. So we're launching our people engagement guidelines, which really is working with our stakeholders, how you deal with people, right? And we also have our service delivery minimum standards, because it can't be that I go to this entity today, have a particular level of service and expectation, and I go somewhere else tomorrow and it's less than. So that's the whole point of standardizing service delivery as well.
So for the month, so who are the persons who are welcome to come? Can persons who have a business, for example, say, look here, the Jamaica Customer Service Association. They're having these events, and we need to go. I want y'all to line up and go.
Yes.
Where are the events being held, and who are the persons that you're offering this to?
Lovely. So it's free. Our major event is the two-day conference, and this is the third year that the Public Sector Modernization Division is partnering with JAXA on the Virtual Service Excellence Conference. It's free for everyone to attend. You can go on JAXA's website for the virtual link to join. It's for service providers. It's for customers to hear about what's going on. We're sharing best practice. We're sharing ideas. And Service Excellence Week, or Customer Service Week, doesn't just end this week. We have a month-long series of activities. The PSMD has their Government of Jamaica Mobile Services Fair that will be in Morant Bay in St. Thomas. We are launching our Community of Practice for service experience professionals. We have the trainings that I spoke to already, a whole host of things that's happening this month. And all of that information between JAXA's website and the Ministry of Finance's website, you can get all the information to register.
Excellent. Excellent. Love it.
I didn't know that y'all existed, Daniel. I was very happy
We
to
are
find that
here.
out.
That's why we have these
When
conversations.
Shanna said to me, the Jamaica, I said, the what? Customer service. When in Jamaica?
Yes.
I was like, wow, interesting.
Well, that is why you have the whole public sector transformation initiative.
That's right.
It's been around for a while, so we look forward to improving the quality of service delivery. Our guest has been Daniel Jones-Cox, the Senior Director in the Public Sector Modernization Division of the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. There's more sunrise on the horizon. Stay with us.